Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is the 10th of December 2024. It's an overcast day today, bit of rain, but I got the lawn mowed before it rained. It's still very muggy though, so I've got the fan on just to try and keep it cool. Today is not a normal video. Today is my end of year whip parade. So I'll go through all my whips, show you how I have been working on them during the year. I have I have 4 finishes to show you, which I'll do them first. One of them, 2 of them were new starts this year, so they were starts and finishes. None of them are framed yet, so they're not fully finished, but we'll get there. I'll get all the framing done over Christmas, I think. So we'll go through the whips. I'll also, as I'm showing you them, I'll go through my plans as well for next year. So I'll tell you what I want to achieve on them for next year. This year, I set pretty big goals for myself. I got through a fair few of them, so I'm happy with what I did achieve. I didn't achieve all of them, which I knew I wouldn't. I did make the challenges pretty high in stitch counts. So this time it's not all going to be stitch counts. It's going to be like a certain section of a piece. Or if it's a small one, it's going to be a finish. So we'll just see how we go. And then in June, we will update and see how the challenges are going and see whether I'm going to actually make my challenges by the end of the year. So these are in no particular order. I've just taken them all off the Q-snap, put them in a tub. I haven't even got my papers in order to show you the cover sheet, so I'll have to go through them as we're going. So bear with me and sit back and enjoy. Hope you've got a cold drink or a warm drink. Hope you enjoy what I'm going to show you. So let's go through the finishes first. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Friends quote. Now this one I started this year and I finished this year. So I love this one. This one was hard to find, but we did get there. Take it a bit closer. I ended up getting all the back stitching done. Like I said, I've just got to frame it. But we'll get there with the framing. This one's done on a 16 count Aida that I dyed myself. I gave myself a really big piece, thinking it was going to be bigger, but it doesn't matter. I've got plenty of fabric. So that was a lovely finish. Now, I didn't count all the stitches on that one. With the paper patterns, I don't always count them. Depending on the challenges that I'm doing in Facebook groups at the moment, sometimes I do count them and write them down, but not always. So I didn't do a stitch count for that one. And I just broke a nail. Dramas. Let me just snip that bit off, otherwise it's going to catch all the fabric. Okay, the next one I start at a start and a finish. This one is a soccer player. His name is Christopher. I did write it on the back. This one I've done for my grandson. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. So this is this one. It's all finished, ready for my grandson's birthday, which is in February. Decided to make it into a cushion or a pillow so that he can throw it on his bed. He's only young, and I'm not sure if they can have pictures on the wall. So it was all black. It was an easy stitch, but I don't think I like to do a lot of just blacks. It was a struggle to finish it, but he's done now, so I'll make him into a pillow. Had a few suggestions on using soccer material for the back, which was a good suggestion. Thank you, Nessa. And yeah, so it's all done. So he just needs to be made up now, ready to go to his new owner. So that was a start and a finish. And I didn't count all the stitches on that one either. Okay, another finish that I had this year, which was a favourite. This one was finished, I think around the middle of the year. And this one is Tigers by Artisy. Yeah, I loved working on this one. Now, to give you the stats on this one is done on 16 count Aida. I started this one in 2022, finished it the 27th of June 2024. To get this one finished this year, I did 35,597 stitches. And I just love it. His fur actually looks like fur. I just love this one. That's right, the cat's laying at the back of the box. I can't even pick him up, he's hiding. So he's all finished, just waiting to be framed. I have actually brought the frame. I've just got to actually put it together. And then he'll be done. But 35,000, I was on a mission to get him done, and that's what I did. And the last finish I did was for Australia Map, which is another Artisy. Now this one was a challenge to be finished as well. And this one is finished. Now this one is done on 18 count Aida. It's Bushfire by Crafty Leanie. Now this one, to get it finished, I did 31,271 stitches, and I finished on the 21st of November. This one was started in 2021. And here we are, all finished. Now I was just going to get this one finished. There was no way I was taking this one into next year's. So I'll bring you a bit closer. You've got the crocodile, you've got the little animals down the bottom, you've got koalas, you've got Uluru, you've got all the lovely animals. Kangaroos, and there's Tasmanian devil. But yeah, I just love this. And I will put before pictures in so you can see where they were before. But all I have to do is get a frame for this one. I haven't done that yet. And then just iron him and put him in a frame. So that was another one I was glad to get off my wish list. Whip list. I'm all tongue-tied today. So they were my 4 finishes. Now, out of all the stitching I did this year, for all the stitches that I actually counted, like I didn't count the soccer player, I didn't count all of Titanic, Florentine, and Wild Menagerie. So without those ones, I did a total of 194,705 stitches. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Okay, so like I said, these are in no particular order. So you'll just have to bear with me while I go through the book and find the one that I'm after. Now, this one is the Chatelaine. This one I did little videos as I was going so that you could see my progress. And wouldn't you believe it, it's right at the bottom. So this is Chatelaine. This one's called Fairy Garden. My challenge on this one was to get the middle centre, where all the purples are, and that done. Now for next year's challenge, I want to get all these outside pieces done. So this next section. Now if I get all these pieces here done, might even be able to do this border here. We will see. But if I can get all this border done, I'll be happy with that. Trying not to set my goals too big. Because I have so many whips and I just want to work into all of them and get some progress done. Alright, so this one I don't think I had a stitch count. Let me have a look. Where is it? Chatelaine. No, this one I don't have a stitch count. This one is done on 28 count Lugana and I started it in 2024. So I only started it this year. And there's the centerpiece that I wanted to get done. The only thing that's missing on there now is specialty stitches and beads. So once I get this next row done, might even go through and do all the specialty stitches. I'm not doing beads until right at the end, and then I'll go through and bead the whole lot. But I might go through and do the specialty stitches. Now I've never done them, so it's going to be a new adventure. But because I've started the 2 chatelaines now, I just want to get into them and get them moving. I really enjoyed working on these. So you won't see a before picture on that one because that was a new start. But that one I met my challenge. Oh, excuse me. Still got a little bit of a cough, but it's not too bad. Okay, what's this one? Tiger on a bike. I'll try not to make too much noise with these papers, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so tiger on a bike. Where are you hiding? Normally I've got these organised, but I didn't this time. This one is a cute tiger riding a motorbike. This one was sent to me as a photo and I put it into Pit to Pat and made a pattern out of it. Now this one is done on 25 count Aida and I started it 2024. Now I've done 3,523 stitches out of 214,326. So a long way to go yet. And I'm on 1.64%. And this is where this one is. So not looking too bad. The challenge I want to do on this one, do I have it written down? It's just work on the bike. So that's quite easy, but I'll just see how much of the bike I can get done. There's no way I'm anywhere near getting anything of the tiger done. So I'll just get as much of that bike done as I can. Now I did have counting issues where I counted wrong. So what I did was I come over and I come back down to it and I fixed my mistake. So that one is all ready to go again. We'll see how many stitches we can get into it. Excuse me. I still have a bit of a cough, but nowhere as bad as what I did. I think by the time I've nearly finished doing this, though, I'll be coughing because talking a lot helps, makes you cough. But we'll see how we go. Okay. The Rusty Cauldron is the next one. Normally I am more organised, but not this time. But that's just the way it is, isn't it? Not everyone is organised all the time. Alright, the Rusty Cauldron. This one is by Lisa Parker. Heaven and Earth Designs. I just love the full coverage. Love the cats and love the tigers. So this one is on 25 count Lugana and I started this in 2023. Now I've done 3,607 stitches. This is what it looks like now. In total, I've done 3,987 stitches out of 385,500 stitches, and I'm on 1.04%. So I have a real long way to go. Now, with this one, I'd like to, let me try it. There we go. With this one, for my challenge, I'd like to be able to get into the window, which means bringing all this over, because I'm trying not to leave any ninja stitches. So what I'd like to do is like bring this to the edge of the window and try and start the window. So that's where we are with that one. So I did say I'd like to do about 10,000 stitches on all my big ones. I mean, if doing that section that I've suggested that I'd like to do, if that does 10,000 stitches, well, that's good. If not, well, I just get done as many stitches as I can. I've got to, because I've got so many whips this year, ready for next year, I don't want to set the challenges too high, because otherwise I'm just not going to meet them. You never know what life throws in the mix. This year we had a few hurdles to get past, and we did that. And I have still got thread on this one. My next one I'm going to show you is another Heaven and Earth design. This one is Quarantine Cats by Bridget Ashwood. And this is where we are. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Such a long way to go. Such a long way to go. This one is done on 25 count Lugana. I can actually show it all that way. I started this one in 2023. So there we are with this one. So this year I've done 6,097 stitches out of, in total I've done 6,881 stitches out of 341,550. And this is on 2.01%. Now my goal for next year for this one is to get this whole cat completed. So he goes all the way over here and he's got a great big long bushy tail. So that's my aim for this one, is to get him completed. He's playing on a computer, but yeah, so I'm going to get him completed, hopefully get him completed. That's my aim. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't leave so many ninja stitches around now, because I just don't like ninja stitches. So if I just go along and fill them in as I'm going, I don't think I'll have a problem, she says. Okay, this is a big one, this one. This one is the Toy Shop. Not Toy Shop, Christmas Shop, sorry. Where is the Christmas Shop on here? There we go. This one is Ye Old Christmas Shop by Sierra Marchetti. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. This one I had trouble, I counted the fabric wrong, so I've cropped off, I think it was 10 stitches either side. So 10 stitches is nothing really. It's not going to make any difference. All the detail is all in the middle anyway. So it's not going to make any difference. So this year I did 7,257 stitches. It's stitched on 16 count Aida. The total amount of stitches I've done on this is 32,648, and I'm on 9.52%. There's 343,000 stitches in total. So let's see, I'll show you. So I worked all the way to the top. Let's see if I can do it this way. And all the way to the bottom. Now, let me just, no cat in the way. Let me just back up so that I can show it all to you. We should be able to. So, there's all the middle part. And if I roll it, she says, oh, I don't need to roll to the bottom. Now I've come over to the side. just so that that's how I found out that I didn't have enough fabric. So majority of the work is done in the middle, and I'm loving the way this is coming together. I haven't gone to that side, but I know I'll be chopping off 10 off that one as well. So what I'm going to do, bring my chair forward. What I'm going to do for the challenge on this one, for this year, for next year, is get as much of the windows done in the centre. So that might be 5,000, might be 10,000, not sure. But yeah, so I'm going to work in the middle centre. I've nearly got two windows done. This is beautiful fabric to stitch on. Now, when it's got the orange, I think that's a Lugana, is that correct? Because I can't find where I brought this one from. I've looked over all the apps that I normally buy fabric from, but it's a beautiful fabric to stitch on, and I'd love to get some more of it. But I'm pretty sure the orange that they use to go around the outside is, pretty sure that's a Lugana. Am I correct? If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to get some more of that one, because that one's so nice to stitch on. This one is going to be a long video today, I think, because we're 21 minutes in and I haven't even made a dent into this tub. There's 25 projects to go through. So buckle in. Okay, the next one. The next one is Hubble Bubble Square by Lisa Parker. Another Heaven and Earth design. Now, this one I think caught my eye because it looks like tiger. So I think that's why this one caught my eye. So this one is done on 18 count Aida, and I started it in 2021. This year I did 6,702 stitches, and I'm on 21.17%. In total, I have done 64,040 stitches out of 302,500 stitches. So this is where we are with this one. Just fits in. My aim, I think, this year was to get this cat done, which I did. So I'm pretty happy with that. My challenge for next year is to get these bottles done. Now, there's 1, 2, 3 bottles, but they're pretty tall. So the aim is to get these bottles done for this year. For next year. So I'm halfway through the first bottle. But I love the way that cat stands out. I'm pretty sure my challenge this year was to get the cat done, besides a stitch count. So that's Hubble Bubble. Like I said, 21.17%. I didn't realise that I had done 64,000 stitches on it though. When you look at it though, out of 302,000, that's a long way to go. A very long way to go. Okay, the next one. I don't think I've spent much time on this one this year. This one is Mini Tada, artwork by Randall Spangler. Another Heaven and Earth. There's a lot of Heaven and Earth designs. This one's only a mini, so you wouldn't think it'd take long. This one is done on 20 count Aida, and I started this in 2022. Now, this year I have done, let me just fold it down a bit so I've got something at the back of it. Okay, so this year I've done 3,523 stitches. And total I have done 12,525 stitches out of 85,475. And this one's on 14.65%. So instead of saying, oh yeah, I could finish this one, maybe I could, but I think I have a lot to work on. So what I'd like to get done on this one is get all these lights. They're all the way across. So get all the lights done. The lights go all the way across, which means I'd have to fill in the blue all the way up to there, and that way all the lights would be done. If I can get further than that, yes. Oh, and the lights come over here, so I haven't done this pole yet. So that's my challenge for next year. I should just say that's my challenge. You all know it's for next year. Okay. I can sort of remember what's in every bag, especially for the ones that I work on a lot. But the ones I don't work on a lot, then I keep forgetting. Okay, so this is the kids. This is hubby's too. We do have Alyssa living with us at the moment. This is Alyssa's graduation. So I am going to crop this a bit here and probably a bit here because there's so much tree. We'll see how we go. This one is done on 18 count Aida. Now I haven't got a lot done on this year. Well, I didn't think I did, but I've got 3,543 stitches. And I'm on 11,531 out of 217,723 stitches in total, which puts me at 5.30%. Now my aim for this one, my next challenge is to get all Samuel's leg done. So all the way to the bottom to his leg, to his foot. And then I can work around with the bushes and the trees. So that's my challenge, is to get his legs done. So that might be 4,000 stitches. But that's okay. I'm just trying to set myself smaller challenges instead of 10,000 stitches here and 5,000 stitches there. And if I set a challenge for a certain section, I'm more inclined to get it done, I think. I'm going to try. We'll see how we go anyway. The thought is there, and normally I can get a lot of stitches done, so I don't see why I can't get them done. Like I said, it just depends on life, because life is always there and life always gets in the way sometimes. But that's okay. Okay, the next one is Hubby's Linfox truck. This is the truck he always drives. This is one of the deliveries he was doing. He stopped for a photo on a lot of dirt. I can't really crop anything, because if I crop it, then I'll lose the shadow from the headlights. And I can't really crop here because it's just blue sky. It just goes with the picture. So I'm just going to do it all as is. Loving all that dirt. But that's okay. The Linfox truck is done on 18 count Aida. I started this in 2022. This year I have done 9,778 stitches out of 240,975 stitches, and in total I've done 28,307, and I'm on 11.75%. So that's not bad, considering at the beginning of last year I'd only done a little corner. So that's not bad going. I have got a fair bit done this year. Now, what I'm going to aim is, I'm going to bite the bullet and work on a lot of dirt. Just keep going on the dirt all the way across if I can. So I'll just start at the bottom, work my way right across to the other side, and then just fill it in. So all you'll see on this is dirt. If I get sick of dirt, I'll go and do a bit in the truck. But my aim will be dirt. I did work on this section before. But yeah, so I'm going to work on the dirt. Because there's so much dirt. So I don't know a stitch count. I'll just keep going until I get to the other side, and then just keep filling in the browns. And there is a lot of different browns, so it's not too bad. It's not like I'm just doing a black. Thought I heard someone. Alright, what's in this one? Another cat bag. I haven't been showing you bags, but bags are for another day. Okay, this is another Heaven and Earth, which doesn't surprise anybody. This is Mini I Love You by Randall Spangler. This is what it's going to look like when it is finished. Where is it on my sheet? So it's not very big. There's only 180,000 stitches. So it's bigger than what you think. Okay, so this one is on 16 count Aida. I started this in 2022. This is what it looks like now. I did 4,463 stitches this year out of 180,600 stitches. In total, I have done 18,334 stitches. And I'm on 10.15%. So looking good. Now I couldn't really think of a challenge for this one because I wasn't sure, but if I could get right over to the side and start the trees on both sides, because I'm heading up. So if I could just get right across both sides and then just start heading up. And we'll see how we go, see how far we get with that one. This rain has made it really muggy. It is getting muggier. I only put the fan on low because I thought just a little bit of wind in here would be sufficient. But it is getting very warm. Okay, next one. The birds outside. Okay. Actually, all the ones I'm picking at the moment, unless I jinx myself, have all been near the top of the pile for the patterns. Right, this one is The Amazing Animal Kingdom, artwork by Amy Stewart. Another Heaven and Earth. Now, this one's going to take me a while to do. But that's okay. It's all about the process. I'm really loving this one. Now, I started in the second shelf up because I started on the middle, in the middle on this one. Okay, so Animal Kingdom is done on 18 count Aida. Now, I started this one in 2022. See if I can wrangle this one. This year I've done 8,301 stitches. And there we are with this one. I'm just working on the one shelf. Yeah, I'll poke my head around the corner. Just working on the one shelf. But we're getting there. I've made my way all the way to the other side. So I did 8,301 stitch out of 374,500 stitches. This has gone a bit dark. Oh, there we go, we got it light again. Now, in total, I've done 25,005 stitches, an odd 5, and I'm on 6.68%. So the challenge for this time is going to be, there's another set of books around here. I think it feels in here. So I'm going to be, I'm going to be working on this set of books. So I thought if I just do a little section at a time. There is a fox in the bottom there, which will come out about here. But yeah, so I just want to work on that set of books and see if I can get them done. And I will be bringing this bit over to go with the books, of course, because I'm trying to fill in as I go, so not so many ninjas. So that's Amazing Animal Kingdom. Sorry, I just knocked the table and rocked the camera. You hooked onto my table. Okay, so this next one is Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers, artwork by Sira Marchetti. Now, this one doesn't seem to be moving much, but in saying that, I did get a good amount on it. This one is done on 18 count Aida, and I started this one in 2022 as well. I had a lot of starts in 2022. So this one I did 5,480 stitches, and that's out of 350,000 even. In total, I have done 21,836, and I'm on 6.24%. So here we are with this one. Now, when I started this one, my aim was just to keep going across, fill in as I go. But then, then along come the tiger, and that was it. I wanted to start him, and I got his eyes done. Then I started on his nose and fur, but I didn't do too bad. So my challenge for this one is to get the tiger's head, because it's only his head there. So I'm going to get all of this tiger done, she says, hopefully. But that's my aim for this one, is the tiger. I love the way the flowers turned out though. It's just going to be so good when it's finished. Now this one is the same size as Toy Shop. And Toy Shop has taken me a few years so far. But in saying that, I didn't spend as much time on it over a couple of years as I should have. But that's changing now. So the next one is Wild Menagerie. Now, this one is done on 14 count Black Aida. I started it in 2022. Now, if you've watched back to when I did start, I started on a blue Aida, and I didn't like it, so I had to restart it. My challenge for this one was to get, I think I said 2 tigers to start with, but I got 1 tiger. I should show you what it is, shouldn't I? This is Wild Menagerie by Cross My Heart. Now, my aim was get all this tiger done. And I worked on it, and I worked on it, and I wasn't going to do my whip parade until I accomplished it. So I did, and here he is. Doesn't he look good? And I love it on the black. It actually looks better on the camera than it does in person. But in person you're looking at it up close, but I really like that one. I really do. Now, like I said, I wasn't gonna stop until I got him finished. Now you can see on the before picture how much I actually done. I didn't count all the stitches. I might have counted a few as I was going along to do the challenges in my groups that I was in, but I didn't write it down on my paper. Maybe only in the groups, and I can't go back and check now. So my aim for the next challenge is to get this one done. This leopard done. Now I've already sort of started him down here near this tiger's mouth or lion's mouth. So I've already started him. So that's going to be my challenge for this one, is to get another head done. Now it's a long piece, so they'll all fit. You look so good like that. I was thinking it wasn't going to pop so much on the black because of the fact that you have so many dark stitches up here that I didn't think you'd see them, but you do. Can't stop looking at him. Maybe that'll be my screen grab. I love it. So that's my challenge for that one. Doesn't get a project bag, it's only small, so it just goes in one of these bags. I have project bags small, but it's been in that one from the word go, so I'll just leave it in there. I try and leave them in the bags that I have them in, because that way I'll virtually know what bags they are, unless I change them. Okay, so this one is Around the World. Yes, Around the World by Charting Creations. Now this one I think I started 3 times. So the stitch count is, it's way off. For the stitch count, for the year, I did 4,697 stitches on it. But restarting and starting again 3 times, I've only got 1,538 back in. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So instead of opening all the fabric, I don't think I need to. So this is Around the World. This is all I've put back in. Yes, there we go. That's all I've put back in. So you can start seeing the penguin there. There is more penguins up here. So this one, in total, there's 286,200 stitches. Like I said, I've only put 1,538 back in. And I'm on 6.54%. Now, I was working on the blue and I thought I'd just work up. And then I started working on the black. So I worked on the black in that whole page. So I'm starting off on this one doing page by page, I think, at the moment. But that could all change because plans change. What I'd like to do on this one is, I think it's 3 pages and get all the penguins done. Or it might only be 2 pages. See, this is the big penguin I've started, and I want to get all these little penguins. So up to probably halfway up. So that's my aim for this one. But comfortable on this fabric now. This one is, looks like, let me see if I've done it 1/1 or 2. Looks like I've done it 2 strands. Oh, you know, I can't tell. Pretty sure it's 2 strands, so it must be a 20 count. I'll have to measure it again. Oh, I haven't written it on this bit. It could be in the other diary, which I'll go through and have a look anyway. But yeah, looks like a 20, unless it's 25. But not quite sure. That one I'll double check on, and we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, but it looks like I've done 2 strands, so that's what makes me think it's not 25 count. The next one is Elephant Puzzle by Pain Free Crafts. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Now this one I started in 2022 as well. I had a thing for 2022. So this one's done on 16 count Aida. Little minders just stuck together. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's that's Tiger snoring in the background. Okay, so up there. This is where we are with this one. Now, where are we? Elephant Puzzle. I did 4,557 stitches out of 189,630. In total, I have done 53,496, and I'm on 28.21%. Now, the challenge for this year, the challenge for next year, my next lot of challenges, is I want to finish the trunk. So I'll just head down. I know I'd rather head up and do it that way, but I'm going to head down to the bottom of the trunk and try and fill in the whole trunk. because that's more or less the top of the trunk, and then it goes into his head and his ears. So I want to get all the bottom of the trunk done. Get this one moving a bit more, but when I look at my numbers, I mean, doing 53,000, that's a lot that I've done on there. And you look at the stitches, you think, no, that couldn't be that many, but it is. So that's what we've done. Okay, the next one, I know what this bag is. The next one is the Christmas mug sale from Shannon Christine Designs. Now, I didn't follow it as the sale. I was a late starter on this one. So what I have done, my challenge for this year was to get all the frame and the holly done, which I succeeded. So another challenge met. I thought I had the wrong bag there for a minute. Now, did I write this one? Yes. 28 count Lugana, and I started this year. Like I said, my aim was to get the whole border done for the cups, for the mugs, and all the holly, which I have done. Now in total I did 243,000 stitches. This one's done on the 28 count Lugana, which is the same fabric as Fairy Garden Chatelaine. Yeah, it's all did it. And I put like a little tree at the bottom instead of a holly, so I knew where the bottom was. And then straight up the top to the hollies. So my challenge for this one is to try and do a mug a month. Now, I think they're only around 2,000 stitches per mug, there or give or take a bit. So my aim is to get a mug done a month, so this one will be a finish. If all goes well, that one will be a finish at the end of next year. If all goes well, no guarantees. Okay, this one is breaking free. This one is another Heaven and Earth, and artwork is by Ciro Marchetti, or Marchetti, whichever way you want to pronounce his name. Everyone pronounces it different. Now, my challenge for this year was to get Pinocchio and Raggedy Ann complete. And love to say, yes, I did. It is all completed. Now, this one I got where are we? Breaking free. 7,654 stitches in total for the year. See if I can. Sorry, it just sounded like someone was out there. This one's done on 18 count Ada. I started this in 2020. Pinocchio is finished, and so is Raggedy Ann. Completed. I really enjoyed getting this one done. I really did. So, where are we? There's 305,550 stitches in total, and I've done 51,418, which has put me on 16.83%. My challenge for this one, I think, was to, let's just have another look, make sure I get this right, because I've written them down. The base of the snow globe. So I want to get all this silver bit done here. I mean, I don't know if it's silver or gold, but it's just that colour. It could be browns. So that's just going to be in the middle. Now, if I get all that bit done, I'll come back over and fill up the blues to bring it up to the side. We'll see, because it's hard to say how much is actually in that bottom snow globe. So that's my challenge for this one. But I really love this one. This one took a while to get going, I think, but it just love them working on them. Sometimes I'll work on some and I'll do the challenge, get it met, but then I don't want to stop working on it. I just want to keep going, as we all do. Okay, the next one is Florentine. Now this one I haven't counted all the stitches either. This one is a Mirabilia. Pretty sure I didn't count the stitches. No. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Now my challenge for this one was either do all the way up the top or do all the way down the bottom. I didn't do that, but I did get the green stool finished. So I was happy with my progress. Now for some reason I didn't want to pick it up. I just moved my needle minder. For some reason I just didn't feel like picking it up. I'd always go past it. But as soon as I picked it up, I didn't want to put it down. But here we are with this one. So I got the stool finished. You think, oh well, that's not complete, but I've got to put the cat down here, so the cat sort of runs into there. Part of her dress fills up here. So that's all there is of the green stool. So my aim for this one would be to get the cat done and maybe the flowers done as well. And then I'll concentrate on her and the dress. But if I can get the cat done, which is not a very big cat, and the flowers. But see how there's not much of the green for the stool because the dress comes all the way down. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, put it this way, that's what I'm going to try and do. I think I've got 36 whips for next year, which I'll finish going through them. So I hope you don't mind a long video from me today. This is a lot longer than I normally do. So I hope you're all fine with that. Okay, so the next one, we haven't got many left to go actually. The next one is the Dimensions kit. This one is the Titanic, and it is done on 18 count navy Aida, which comes in the kit. Now my aim for this one was to do half, but that challenge wasn't met. But that's okay, that's okay. So what I have done though, now I haven't written down a stitch count on this one either. This one is done on the 18 count. I started it in 2023. Now I've nearly done the bottom. I've got a bit more water to do at the bottom. Maybe. No, I have reached the bottom on this one. That is the bottom there. So there you can see the icebergs. Now I'm just doing the sky. And I'll keep going up and get the rest of the sky done. So even if I can get this bit of the water done and this bit of the sky done for my next challenge, I'll be happy with that. This one is for hubby to go with his Titanic that he has up there. I hope this is still, yeah, I think it's still recording. So that is the Titanic. The next one is hubby. A lot of sirens going off out there today. Okay, so this one is my hubby Bruce. This one I worked on, I got 4,257 stitches. This is on 25 count even weave, and I started it this year. Now the total is 96,600, and in total I've done 4,257, 4.41%. Sorry, I lost my bearings there for a minute. So my aim for this one is probably get all this jacket done. That's where his arm's resting over the railing. So if I can get all this jacket done, that would be good. Because I want to get this one moving. I think that's where his pocket goes. So I want to get him moving and get him onto the wall. That's the black part there, so it goes to his arm over the railing, so it'll be that much. And then I'll have to work the railing and then work on hubby. He's got a gorgeous smile. That's that one. Okay. Why have I only got... Oh yes, that's why. That's okay. I was going to say there's one missing, but it's sitting on the floor here. The next one I'm going to show you is Tiger. Not literally tiger. This is a little tiger. This is a... oh, excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze. This is a pattern that Nessa made. She's the admin, one of the admins out of Fun with Cross Stitch. We have these for sale on the Fun with Cross Stitch page, so if you're interested in any of these little ones, they're $15 each. All you need to do is pay by PayPal, give me your email address and I will send them to you. If you buy 3, you get the 4th one for free. So there is lots to choose from. Once you go over there and look at them, you go down a rabbit hole. There is so many. There's so many lovely ones to choose from. It's hard to choose. So this one I have done 1,047 stitches, and it's done on 16 count Aida. The stitch count for this one is 19,225, and I'm on 5.45%. Now this is the one I started for my birthday. This is done on a green that I dyed myself. So it's just an apple green. My challenge for this one is for a finish. It's only got 19,000 stitches. So my challenge is to finish him. Then I can start on another one. Now I've started him down the bottom. I do have a lot more fabric, so I can fit another one on here probably. So, not a lot done, but we will get there. This one's done in a new bag that I tried with a flat bottom. Just with the handles, just something different. I thought I'll try a different bag. Try making a different bag, and yeah, it turned out okay. So, okay. Oh. The next one is another new start. This one I started on the 1st of December. Now, this isn't in its original bag yet. I have to make its bag, but I'm waiting for some wadding to come in. Now, this one is Swan Lake by Chatelaine. Now, this one, I've got to take another photo so that you can see what it looks like on a blue, because that's what I'm doing it on. But I love this one. So I won't start any more Chatelaines till I get at least one of these done, or both of them done. I would really like to start the peacock one. But no, I have to wait. I have to be patient. This one is done on 28 count Lugana. No, it's just 28 count white. It was 28 count. Don't think it's a Lugana. It's just some white. It's some white fabric that I found in my stash, because the 28 count Lugana I brought, we measured it and it wasn't quite big enough. So I'm glad we double measured it before. I keep thinking there's someone out there. Before I started stitching. So this one was just a piece of white that I re-dyed myself in the blue. This is where we're up to. Now I haven't written down a stitch count, I don't think. No. So this was started on the 1st of December. And this is just the middle section. This section here has to be done 3 more times. I sort of ran out of time. So that's what the middle's going to look like besides the glare. So what I'd like to get done is all that middle section before I start the brown. Specialty stitches as well. No beading, but specialty stitches. So there's this section and then a bit more around it before I start the brown section, which I think is very doable. So that was my new start. So this is in a Christmas bag at the moment that I made, but it will go into a swan bag. I have all the pieces in a different bag to mix and match. Okay, so there's only one more to show. You're probably all saying, where's Toy Shop? Where's Toy Shop? Aren't you going to show us Toy Shop? Well, yeah, I am, but I waited till the last minute. So this one's Heaven and Earth, Toy Shop by Amy Stewart. This is a focus piece. Now my challenge I set was to do 52,000. Didn't quite make that, but I'm happy with the progress that I did make. So this one is done on 16 count Aida. Would have been done on a bigger fabric, a smaller count fabric if I had have known. But this one I started in 2019. Now, for the year, while I sort this out, for the year I did 31,728 stitches. Bit short of my 52, but that's okay. We're all good with that because I had to do 30 odd to finish the other 2 of them each. Total amount of stitches is 350,700 stitches. Now, in total, I have done 168,376 stitches, and I'm on 48.01%. So, I need to get up to show you this one, because this one is a big one. Are you ready? Can you see it all? Oh yes, there we go. There we are with this one. Now, if you remember back, I was working on this big middle section. So I got all the staircase done this year. Probably some of this bit here, some of these shelves, and working my way over. And I thought, you know, I haven't done that much. It doesn't look much difference. But then I got reminded, go back and watch your other video and see how much you had done. Now I'll put a picture up of where I was. But just loving this one. I mean, it's nearly halfway. Not much off of being 50%. I was hoping to get these shelves finished before I showed it, but didn't get there. But that's okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with my progress. So, loving it. So, it's like a bed sheet. So I worked in the middle. I'll show you a close-up at the middle. So I worked in the middle where it says Toy Shop, where the balloon is, and all the dolls. I did the dolls. I started the top of the doll's house. I did all the banisters. So I did get a fair chunk done. I didn't think I did, but when you look over what you'd done at the beginning of the year, yeah, there is a fair bit. Done some more in those bookshelves, and then I started heading over to these ones. Now, like I said, I wanted to get those 3 shelves done at least, but I didn't get there. That's okay. Now, my challenge for this one, I will go over 50,000 next year. 50%. What I'd like to do, where you see this shelf here and across. Now, I'd like to work from there to the bottom. Now, that's only 3 pages. So I know I can do that. So that's my aim, is to finish those shelving and just keep going down. Right down to the bottom. Now, I looked on Pattern Keeper and it works out there's 3 pages to the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll give you a bit of a better look at it. That one's got the cash register, then that goes down to a display case. And you've got trains, toy shop window, there's the front door. The blue roof with the yellow bit on top, that's going to be a doll's house. And you've got a heap of dolls, the banister. Such a big one, this one. Trains, and then we've got the bookshelf with a lot of teddies and lots of different things on there. So my aim is to work down. So it's 3 pages down and probably maybe 2 pages across, or 1.5 pages. But I know it's 3 pages to the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach the bottom of the chart. I was going to keep going across, and I thought, no, I've nearly hit halfway. I want to do it different. So for the rest of it, I'm going to go down. Then whether I just keep going from the bottom up, meet the middle again, or go straight across the bottom. But I think I'll go, because I'm going down this side, I think then when I get to the next thing, I'll go up to the middle, and then up to the middle. At the moment, that's what I'm thinking. But that's all the whips that I have worked on this year. Not a bad effort. Like I said, 194,705. And that's all the challenges that I've set on those ones as well. Now, I might as well just keep going because we're an hour long anyway. Alright, just give me 1 second. Don't need those. And I don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to be spinning my wheel today. So instead of waiting to the 1st of January to start on my new challenges, I'm going to start them as from today. That's why I wanted to get the whip parade done, and that way I can focus on starting again like new. That's why I can't wait till January to start them, so I want to start them now. So the first one I'm going to show you is, well, other than what I've just showed you, is The Big Bang Theory. That's one that I'm going to be working on. Now that one is done on a 16 count Blue Ada, which I dyed myself. Now the challenge for that one is to get it finished. It's no bigger than the Friends, so I know I can do it. There's more writing on this one than there is anything else. So that one is aimed for a finish. And I thought seeing as I went through the plans on those ones, there's only a few here to show you, so I might as well show you these ones as well. And then I can just go through and spin. I don't have to do another plans video. So if you only want to hear about the whip parade and don't want to hear this bit on the end, thank you for watching. If you want to stay and hear it all, thank you. So we'll just keep going. The next one is another quote. This one is The Simpsons. Now this one is very empty. There's not a great deal on it, but I've seen these two and I thought they'll go well with Friends. So I got them. So this one is another one I hope to finish. This one is also done on a 16 count tan that I dyed myself. So that one is another one I think I can finish. And I've made sure I have bags for everything as I've been getting them ready to do. Now I can get them all out of my cube over here and put them with my whips. Okay, so this one is, oh, losing them. This one is Merry Mischief Maker. Okay, I'm not sure. I think it might be Zana Cross Stitch. I'll have to have a look at who it's from. But this is what this one's going to look like. Now, my challenge for this one is to get the two, because I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to get the two kittens in the middle done. So that's going to be my challenge for this one. And I'm doing this one on a 20 count Ada and opalescent with a pink. This is from Colour Cascades. I won't take it out because otherwise it'd be too wrinkly. But it's got a bit of speck through it. Yellow fleck through it. So I won't take that out because I don't want to blast your eardrums. Alright, what's in this one? Okay, so this one is Tiger Baby. This is a Joy cross stitch, I think. It is the whole kit. Yes, it is. So it's done on a white Ada. 14 count. Now this one's only 21 by 29 centimetres, so it's only a small one. So this one I've got as a finish, but it's beautiful. I just want to get some of these ones done that I already have. So that one I don't think will take long. Okay. I should have brought them all over instead of stretching, but this one is another kit. This is Leopard by Dimensions. This is a gold collection, and it's done on okay, well, probably says, but I'm not reading it right. Well, it's 16 inch by 11 inch. Oh, there we go. 14 count natural Aida. This is one I've had in the stash for ages as well. Now, it comes with all the kit stuff, so I'll use all the kit. So that'll be another one. I just thought I'll throw in some ones that I've already got that I would like to get started on. There's no real challenge for that one. Whatever I can get done, because, well, I don't know what it's going to be like till I started, because all dimensions are different. Some dimensions are easy, like the Titanic is pretty good, but some of them might be a bit harder than others, so we'll wait and see. This one is Cross Stitch Gold Magazine, and it's Pride of Place, and I'm going to do this tiger on a pillow. I'm actually going to make him into a pillow, so he's going to be done on this colour, because I think that will really pop with his oranges and that. I'm hoping. This looks like it's either a 25 or 28. I don't think there's a... No, there's no tag. I think it's a 25. I'll have to double check with my calendar, with my counter. Stitch counter. But that's what that one's going to be on, and I might even be able to finish that one, if not half. There we go. At least half. Because he's only a cushion, so I've done cushions over there. They're not that big. But he is a full coverage cushion, so we'll see. Oh, okay. So I've got I've got fabric, and I cannot remember what I was going to put on it. So there's no pattern in here. It's just in a little sleeve bag that I've made. But beautiful fabric. But I can't remember what I was going to put on it. It will come to me. So I'll just put that one aside, and when it comes to me, I'll know. And then I can show you, oh, this is what it was for. It's possible, it is quite possible, that I was going to do this colourful tiger on it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible. So I'm going to hold off, because in case there was something else that actually pops up and think, that's what I was going to do. So I might even watch my plans video again and see if it's something on that. But that's another one that Nessa done. Beautiful tiger. But I'm not sure if that's what I kept that fabric for. So we'll just have to see on that one. Another one is, I think it's a Joy fabric, Joy kit again. I think this is one I got gifted. Yeah, this one is Merry Christmas, Christmas Owls. This is a printed one. So even if I can get half the owls done. But it's all printed canvas. And it's not that big. I might even be able to finish it. I'm just hoping. There is some of these that the grid lines and all the other markings don't come off. So I'm hoping this is one that does come off. There, so we'll see. Might be able to get that all finished. That's just another one that I got, and it's been in the stash for a little while. So I thought, being as a small, we'll put it in. Because I didn't want to put in any more big ones, because I think I've got enough big ones. Okay, this one is another book. Oh, this one is out of Cross Stitch Crazy. This one is Enchanting Fairy by Adam Pescott. This one I'm doing for our granddaughter. So this one will be a finish because it'll be done for Christmas next year. She's beautiful. Look at her. Now she's got a lot of pinks and yellows. So I thought I would do it on an Ice Ice Baby by Colour Cascades. It's a 28 count Lugana. And that's what it looks like. So I thought I would do it on that piece. And I think I'd have to check the size, but I think it is big enough to do 2 over 2. But I have to double check it. If not, it'll be 1 over 1. Yes, 1 over 1 otherwise. We'll see how we go. An hour and 15. This has got to be one of my longest videos. I'm so sorry if you don't like long videos, but, well, you got it this time. If you like long videos, that's good. If you want me to do long videos like this all the time, that's fine. I can always find something to show you. There's that other pattern I was looking for. Well, there you go. Okay, so this one is Big Cat Pride. This one I got from Nessa. This is from Custom Crafts. And this is so lovely. This one I have just by itself in a chart. I think I've got it about 3 times. So I thought when I seen this one, I'll do it all together. Now, I'm pretty sure, unless I've added wrong, that it should fit on this one. So it shouldn't be too big, she says. Now, I think this is a 16 count. So I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure I did check it right. So that's what that one's going on. It's only I like a fawny colour. I like an ecru, but I think they'll pop on there. Now I didn't put a challenge to that one. I'll just stitch and see where I get. Like I said, I don't want to put challenges on everything because then I'll end up with too many challenges and I'll be trying to get them done and I won't. Now that other fabric could have even been, well, I can't really show you this one. Quiet Please Cross Stitcher at Work. It says 2010, but you can sort of see it. I can't do it too close because it's an actual pattern. I'm not sure if it was a freebie or not. So I will change that to 2025. So that's another one I'm going to do. Whether that's the fabric I chose for it, I'm not quite sure. Give me 1 second. But if that's the fabric that I chose for it, which it possibly could be, then I'll be using this yellow and orange cotton. This is one I got from Temu. So that will be going on there. That will be used for that one. So that is a 16 count. And I think that would go well on it. I've just got to fix that cotton up and put it on floss drops. So there you go. Solved. I'll use that for that one. Done. The other one I had out is a Reindeer Snow Globe. Whoop. Another one that's just a pattern. Now I didn't have fabric for that one, so I've got to pull fabric for that one. And then I've got to put them two on the wheel. Okay, I knew there was a couple missing, I just couldn't find them. Alright, another one that I'll be doing. Where's the fabric? There it is. This one is from Design Works. It's called Ice Fairy by Joan Elliott. Says I'm doing it on a 16 count watermelon. Yeah, that's the right one. 16 count watermelon by Crafty Lady. This one I have already started, but I didn't bring out this year, so I thought I'll put it back in. There's my starting point on that. So I did love doing this, and I've backstitched as I've gone. So it's a toss-up either to go up or go down. Now, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I'll see where the colours take me when I first pick it up. Whether I want to do skin and a head and all these wings, or whether I decide, no, I want to do dress. That one I'll leave to to chance for when I start. But good starting point. And like I said, I've backstitched all this. I tried to backstitch as I go. I haven't backstitched the ball yet. I haven't quite finished the ball. But I think this is done on a 16 count. So that's Ice Fairy. Alright, next one. Oh, don't want to show you that pattern. Can't show you the pattern. This one is Sewing Cats. I'm pretty sure it's Sew to Stitch. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to be doing it on 28 count Jobelan Pale Green. It's already in the packet. I'll be doing it 2 strands over 2. Now, if I can finish, even if I just get one shelf done, because I'm starting in the middle, which I'm pretty sure will be around that cotton. So even if I just get that one shelf done, that's fine. If I get more done, that's even better. But that's that one. And that one I've even put in a cat bag. I have plenty of this material if anyone would like some. Alright, next one. This one is another kit from Stash. Is it printed? No, it's not printed, this one. This one is a leopard. It's done on 14 count, and I'll use all the kit fabric and cottons. 21 by 30 centimetres, so this one should be able to be a finish. We'll do that one as a finish. I think this is Lucky Last. There we go. This one is another Joy kit. This is Happy Taylor. And this one isn't printed either. It's done on 14 count. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, I'm pretty sure these two, or this one and the other Joy Sunday, they're ours. I've got as gifts. I don't remember buying them, but they're in my stash, so I'm going to stitch them. I know they're not licensed through them. They might be licensed through someone else, but I've got them. It's not like I brought them. Yes, I'll start in the middle, and that's only another small one. 41 by 41. I won't say I'll finish that one, but I'll get done what I can. There's one more. It's Tiger Lily by Laurie Prindle from Pain Free Crafts. This one I got from CJ. I haven't got fabric for this one. I really don't. Which is unusual. Normally I get fabric for all of them. The only big piece of fabric that I have is this one. It's huge. Now, it's possible it can go on that one. It's a bluey, greeny fleck. What size is it? That could be a 16. Could be an 18. So it's got a bit of a fleck through it. So, but that's, yeah, I forgot to pick fabric for that one. So if it'll fit on this, I'll put it on this. Stitch count 400 by 320. I don't know. I will suss this one out. That's the biggest piece I've got. If not, yeah, all the others are small. If not, I'll just have to order another piece. Wow, 1 hour and 24 minutes. How have I talked for so long? How have you put up with me for so long? It's all good. Hopefully you're all still here. Well, that's the WIP parade done. That's all my gone through all the challenges that I've set for next year. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you've stuck it out through the whole lot. I mean, it's not as long as some people do out there, but it's a long video for me. Normally Normally mine are about 40, 50 minutes, but oh well, you get that. At least I've got someone to talk to today. What I'm going to be doing now is, instead of picking, say, 5 whips and then running with them for the fortnight, or 6 whips, I'm going to spin the wheel every day. So whatever I spin up, that's what I'm going to work on. I'm also going to do 200 stitches, 200 stitches minimum on Toy Shop every day, every stitchy day, which I normally stitch 6 days a week. Unless anything pops up, then it might only be, say, 3 or 4 days in that week. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do is, every day that I do stitch, I'm going to get out Toy Shop and I'm going to put 200 stitches in, whether it takes me an hour, whether it takes me 3 hours to get them in, depending on what I'm doing. I'm going to put 200 in every time. I'll still spin the wheel. It'll still be on the wheel. If it spins up on the wheel, then I will just keep going for the rest of the day as well. I'm not going to take it off the wheel because I'm putting 200 in every day. I'm just going to leave it on there. If it spins, it gets the whole day. And then the next day it gets the 200 again. So I do have the Tiny Decisions wheel ready. We have all the whips on there, which I think is 36, maybe 37. Let's spin and see what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to work on Animal Kingdom. Woohoo! Now, they will black out every time I've picked one, so every whip will get a chance to be worked on. So I will pull out Toy Shop and get 200 stitches on there, and I'll pull out Animal Kingdom and start working on that one. So we'll see how we go. The only thing that will stop me is life, really. So we'll see how we go anyway. So that is my video. It is a very long one, nearly an hour and a half, and I still have to edit, but that's okay. That's okay. I'd just like to thank everyone that's stuck by me and watched. I hope you enjoyed this whip parade and plans. I've had fun doing it. I really do. Sorry you couldn't see Tiger today, but it is warm. He's laying behind the tub. If I can take a photo after I get off, I'll put one on. He's just laying behind the tub, and I don't want to keep picking him up while it's so hot. We have had temperatures in the 40s, late 30s, early 40s, and it's just too hot. I mean, we feel it, so the animals do too. So I'd just like to thank everyone for coming and watching my videos. Every time I post one, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button, hit the little bell, and then you'll know when I put up a new video. My email address will be down the bottom if you'd like to email me. I haven't sent the giveaways out yet. I still have them sitting right here. I was just waiting for all the Christmas rush to finish. Now, I can't send the ladies to Canada because Canada's post is on strike at the moment. So her advent calendar is sitting in limbo somewhere. I hope you do get it. I'm sorry, but I don't think you're going to get it by Christmas, depending on your postal service. Let's hope that they don't take too long. Yeah, so if you haven't joined the Facebook group Fun, sorry, there was a message come up by hubby. If you haven't joined the Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch, pop along and join the group. There is a lot of challenges in that group that'll keep you busy for a long time. We also have Fun with Cross Stitch Safari, where you build a base camp, you do things for animals, collect all your photos. That one is there too, but you have to be a member of the main group. We also have Fun with Cross Stitch Holiday. Now, that one is open now. We're not starting that until the 1st of January. Nessa will drop it whatever time she gets up on the 1st of January. It could be a minute past midnight. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning. Who knows what time she's going to wake up. But as soon as she wakes up, she'll drop it. Pop along there, have a look. It's a fun game. We're going to travel everywhere. There's lots of things to do, lots of photos to collect, lots of places to see. Just pop along and enjoy the fun. Have fun with us. We're here if you need to ask any questions. Just ask them. Someone in the group or one of the admins or someone in the group will answer. But all it is have fun with cross stitch, and that's all we ask. There is patterns in the main group if anyone is interested in buying any. Just send a message or put a message on there. One of us will see it, and then we'll sort it out. They're all paid for by PayPal, and all I need is an email address, and then I'll email them through to you. Not a problem. Or Nessa might email them through to you. One of us will. I think that's about it. I'm sweating like crazy here at the moment. So I think it's got a bit hotter. It was 30, 31 when I started. And it's overcast. It was raining, but now the sun's come out, so it's got very muggy. That's it for me today. I think I've done enough rambling after all this, an hour and 30 minutes. That's a shock for anyone that watches my videos, but I hope you do enjoy this one. I've enjoyed making all these videos for you, and I hope you keep coming back to see many more and to see what progress I do on all my projects. Well, I'm going to say bye for now. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming back. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, and then you'll know when all the fun's going to happen again. I'll see you in my next video, which will be in a fortnight. Happy Christmas, everybody, or Merry Christmas if you don't mind saying Merry Christmas. Some people don't like it. They say happy now. But Merry Christmas to all my subscribers, all my viewers. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. If I don't see you before that, if you don't get a chance to watch, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, a safe holidays, and spend it with family. Have some fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.